Thank you. I'm going to try not to shout. We've had a lot of shouting, and I'm going to try not to shout. I have every sympathy for all of our students who are struggling with fees. I know PNG is a developing country. I know that we face substantial challenges. I walk around this campus and I see the substantial challenges. I see that this campus, this university, has been neglected for 15, 20 years. What are we going to do about it? Do we neglect it for another 15 and 20 years? Or do we try and do something about it? Quality is expensive. I've been here for 1 year, and I think that you will all see the changes that I'm trying to make to this university. I think you will all see that. We are reviewing all of our courses. Many of our courses are 20 years old. They're obsolete. They're not fit for purpose. We have to make all of our curricula, all of our programs modern, so that we can give our students the best opportunities to get the job. To make sure that our students can be proud of their degree. To make sure that when our students, our graduates, go and get a job, the employers say, wow, you've got a UPNG degree. That means something. That's something of value. That's what I want to do. That's why I'm at UPNG. The quality is expensive. If you want anything valuable, you have to pay for it. If you want a valuable watch, you have to pay for it. Anything of value is expensive. And education is the most valuable thing that you will ever have. And education is expensive. UPNG is still the cheapest university in the whole of Papua New Guinea by far. Compare us with UNITEC. 8,000 Kenya, 4,500 here. Compare us with the IBSU, Pacific Adventist Universities, 16,000 Kenya. We are 4.5. We are by far the cheapest university in Papua New Guinea. But we're not just the cheapest university in Papua New Guinea, we are the best university in Papua New Guinea. We're the premier university. But being a premier university and having quality programs, quality accommodation, costs money. And my only job here is to make sure that all of our graduates, all of our students, get the best education possible. You've heard me say many times that the best education provides the best students provide the best graduates, and the best graduates get the best jobs, and the best jobs get the highest salaries. And I want that for all of our students. But we cannot do that if we've got second-rate degrees, second-rate facilities. We have to pay for it. And where are we going to get the money for it? I'll tell you, perhaps I shouldn't, the students pay about 25% of the cost of their education. It costs 18,102 Kina for every student that we have at UPNG. It costs 18,000 Kina. Students pay 4.5, and the government pays the rest. Students pay a quarter of their cost of an education. A quarter. And we need to use that money to make sure that we get the best education for our students. We have to increase our fees if we want quality. But we recognise that students are struggling. That's why we have introduced a scholarship scheme. I believe it's the first time ever we have a scholarship scheme. We know that many students can get the TESAs. We know that many students can get sponsorship from the provincial governments or from Santos and all these other places. But we also know that many students struggle, and that's why we have the scholarship schemes. But we need to get the money from somewhere. The most valuable thing that you will ever have is education. And I think we also have to realise who benefits from your education. Who are the ones getting the high salaries? You. Your education, your degree will get you a better job and a higher salary. So who benefits? The students benefit. And if you're going to benefit, should you pay for it? Because you're the ones that's getting the benefit. So students pay a quarter of the cost of their education. Government pays the rest. We're always going to be constrained because government doesn't give us all the money that we need. Just look across the campus. Look at our science buildings. Look at our fallen buildings. These are problems that I've inherited. I didn't cause these problems, but it's my responsibility to try and fix them. And who am I fixing them for? Am I fixing them for me? No. Am I fixing them for our staff? No. Am I fixing them for every single student at UPNG? Yes. And my job is to fix UPNG, and my job is to make sure that all of our students get the best possible education. But that education is expensive. Anything you buy of quality is expensive. And we also have to consider we're the cheapest, we're supposed to be the best university at the lowest possible price. Usually when things are the best, they're more expensive. If you're going to be the premier university, our prices should be the highest. But they're not. They're the lowest. When we graduate, we will have our UPNG testament. And you see, last year's graduates had the CAMP approved testament because we're improving their graduation certificates. We're improving their curricula. We're improving their science labs. We're building a retail park so that we can have a supermarket on campus and a food court on campus. All of those improvements cost money. We're improving the library and putting a cafe in the library so that students can sit down and have coffee and food whilst they're studying. That costs money. Where do we get the money from? We're not going to get any extra money from government. We have to get the money from somewhere. So really we have the choice. Do we want quality and improvements? And then we have to pay for it? Or do we want to continue to have a campus that's falling to pieces? University degrees that are not recognised? Or do we want to be the leader in PNG? And do we want to be the leader in the Pacific? You've heard me talk many times about UPNG being the Harvard of the Pacific. Every single student at UPNG is proud to be a UPNG student. Every graduate is proud to be a UPNG graduate because they know they're getting the best education. We can hold our heads high when we talk to our Australian colleagues, our Chinese colleagues, Philippines, Japanese, European, American, because we know that our degrees are at international standard. But how do we get there? They're not of the international standard now. We have to get them to international standards. We have to be improving our quality. But quality costs money. We also have to make sure that we have a workforce in Papua New Guinea to attract investment into Papua New Guinea. If you're a big multi-billion-dollar company, you're looking around all these countries to invest in. And you come to look at Papua New Guinea, and we have no skilled staff. We have no skilled graduates. What's going to happen to that investment? They'll go to Australia, they'll go to China, they'll go to Japan, and there will be no investment in this country. This is why we need a skilled workforce, a skilled task force. The other reason that we need a skilled workforce and skilled task force is what does Papua New Guinea do when the resources run out? At the moment, 86% of PNG's GDP is from the extractive industries. That's a finite resource. What does Papua New Guinea do when all the coal's dug up and all the silver and all the resources are gone? There's nothing left. I want to create a future for Papua New Guinea. I want to create a future for our students to have a diversified economy so that our students have opportunities when the resources run out. They have different types of jobs. They have the skills to attract foreign investment to come to Papua New Guinea. So this is a long-term strategy to make sure that Papua New Guinea has the workforce, our skilled graduates, that we can be proud as a nation and we can attract investment to come to Papua New Guinea. Because one day, I'll promise that the resources will run out. And then what do we do then? We will have an unskilled workforce. They can do nothing. Or we can make the investment now and have a skilled workforce. A workforce that can get jobs, even when all the resources are finished. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to stand up and say to Australia, say to Japan, China, Europe, the US, that our degrees mean something. Our degrees are as good or better than your degrees. If you want to invest, if you want the best, you come to Papua New Guinea. That's what I'm here for. I've been here for 1 year. I inherited a university that's been in decline for 20 years. And in just 1 year, look at all the improvements we've made. And I asked all of our students to join us on that journey to make UPNG a better university. A university that we can all be proud of. Degrees that we can all be proud of. And we can stand up and say, we are the best in the Pacific. We are amongst the best in the world because we had an excellent degree, we had excellent quality teachers, we had excellent quality curriculum, excellent quality facilities. And we can be proud of that. We cannot be proud of that if we don't invest. And that is why we need those funds to invest. So I would ask all of our students to please think about your future. Please think about your future as future graduates of UPNG. high quality degree that's going to get you a better job, a better salary for your children, for your grandchildren, so that you can provide much better for them. But it does take that investment. It's also like planting the seeds in a garden. You have to buy the seeds so that you can plant the seeds, and then in 5 years' time, when your crop's ready, in 4 years' time, when you graduate, you get the benefit of planting the seeds. And what we're doing now is planting those seeds for a much better education, a much higher quality education, a much higher quality degree, so that all of our students, all of our graduates get the best jobs, the highest salaries, and we can attract investment into Papua New Guinea for when the resources run out. So this is a long-term vision. There is short-term pain for a long-term benefit, and we have to remember that. We also have to remember that we are by far the cheapest university in Papua New Guinea. We have incredible achievements looking forward. We're developing our online programs. We've opened up a centre of excellence in IT. We're opening up a retail park. We're reviewing all of our programs. That costs money. And I cannot do it without money. So if we're not getting the money, we will have no improvements. It's really that simple. So I would ask all of our students, now let me finish. I would ask all of our students to join in our journey. I know some students are struggling. I know people are struggling in Papua New Guinea. They just see it on the streets. But my job is to make sure that all of our students get the best quality education and the best quality jobs. That's why I'm asking all of our students to join us on this journey. Because at the end of the day, it's the students that are going to benefit. Thank you.